All right, shalom, shalom. It's your brother Yerashima from the GMS Champaign, Illinois branch. Before all things, want to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right, I want to give double honors unto the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and salutations to the Akim that's pushing this truth with all righteousness and sincerity. All right, shalom. And just want to play some of this this video. And I seen a few brothers going in on this topic. All right, but pretty much is, a USS Abraham Lincoln ship. All right, it's pretty much has been at sea for over 200 days, which is the longest, any modern any modern soldiers have been at sea this damn long, man, without being, boarding, going home, checking into, someplace on land, all right, at a port or whatnot. Hey, so we're coming into that draconianism of America, all right, where you're seeing the cruelty, all right. For so long, Babylon has been able to put on a front as if it's a righteous nation that cares about its people, all right, and so on and so forth. But now we're seeing that this place, hey, the rulers, the elites of this place, they could give a damn about you, man, all right, which we know the small hats are actually who controls this country, all right. They pretty much, took it over the U.S. government, and they run every damn thing, all right. And what they call you is goyim, all right. They call the people of the world goyim, which is livestock, man, all right, cattle. So this is how they view you, as tools to be used and disposed of when, it meets their ends. All right.
One military wife was quoted as telling the Pentagon officials that she had recently received a text from her husband saying he hopes he doesn't wake up tomorrow.
Not being able to shower, they don't have toiletries.
The lack of basic necessities, that includes toothpaste, deodorant, soap.
This comes down to military readiness. I've never seen anything like this before.
Conditions aboard the USS Abraham Lincoln have allegedly become so dire that sailors are trying to jump overboard. And now, desperate families and angry lawmakers are demanding action. Imagine you've been trapped at sea for more than 200 consecutive days, longer than any other modern U.S. aircraft carrier and its group of warships has ever spent without docking. The food options are grim, and things stink, literally. Toilets have been overflowing, the sewage is backing up, showers are moldy, and there's a critical shortage of supplies like soap and deodorant. And now, your fellow sailors are at their breaking point.
The USS Lincoln is a massive aircraft carrier. It's one of the largest ships in the U.S. Navy, and it was on deployment in the South China Sea starting in November of last year. However, in January, shortly before the U.S. military began attacking Iran, it was ordered to the North Arabian Sea to assist part of a massive force buildup by the Trump administration, and it's been there ever since.
Since leaving...
All right, so yeah, they've been at sea for a long time, all right, and in some horrible, living conditions. But hey, we told you, especially you Israelites, all right, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, all right, and the ones that scattered abroad, all right, that may look like the other nations, but their lineage goes back to Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. All right, the warning been going out, all right, to stay away from Esau military, man. All right, but because it's beneficial in the front end, all right, you're able to buy that car you always wanted, support your family or whatnot. Then hey, Jake is willing to bow the knee and join these devil's army. All right, when he doesn't give a damn about his own people. All right, because hey, damn well there's plenty of Edomites that's on that ship that he could care less about them either, man. All right. So this is Isaiah. I'm gonna go to the 30th chapter. Isaiah 30 and verse 1. It says, "Woe to the rebellious children, saith the Lord, that take counsel, but not of me, and that cover with a covering, but not of my spirit." All right. So you're taking what Egypt can do. All right. What America can do for you. And not, the covering of Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. All right, that's insignificant considered to you. All right, that what the Lord can provide for you, that's not worthy of you putting your time and patience towards. Nah, you want what the devil can get to you. And these are the results of dealing with the devil. It says that may add sin to sin, they walked to go down to Egypt and have not asked at my mouth to strengthen themselves in the strength of Pharaoh and trust in the shadow of Egypt. So that's what you have done, all right? And this is the end results of trusting in the devil, man. It says, therefore, the strength of Pharaoh be your shame, and the trust in the shadow of Egypt your confusion, all right? For the princes were at Zan, and his ambassadors came to Hanes. They were all ashamed of a people that could not profit them, all right? Nor be a help or profit, but a shame and also a reproach, all right? So yeah, hey, you're going through, you're going through this because what? You have put your trust in Esau, Edom, all right, in his system, all right? The true men of the Lord, the prophets, are out there every day, all right? You got a brother, it's a camp that's going out and teaching every day, man. All right, the warning is out there, the knowledge is out there, but our people continue to trust in the devil. All right, so the scriptures say that you're going to perish with the devil, man. Let me grab that real quick. All right, so this is the book of Proverbs 11:21. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished. All right, so you want to be hand in hand with these people. It says, all right, but the seed of the righteous shall be delivered. All right, so the righteous is going to make it out this, but you people who totally give in to Esau and his ways, and you think that's the way out, hey, the sword is going to catch you niggas, man. All right, you're going to be thrusted through. All right, the scripture said that you're going to be thrusted through with the sword, man. All right, so let me grab this real quick, and I'm going to play the rest of this video. In Isaiah, was it the 31st chapter? Isaiah 31:1. Woe to them that go down to Egypt for help, and stay on horses, and trust in chariots because they are many, and in horsemen because they are very strong, but they look not unto the Holy One of Israel, neither seek the Lord. And that's what's going on, man. All right, because you see the strength of America military and his army, you think it's some type of safety net there for you, man. All right, but it is woe unto you. All right, the word woe goes into destruction. It says, yet he also is wise and will bring evil, all right, and not call back his words, but will arise against the house of the evildoers and against the help of them that work iniquity. So the Lord is going to destroy this place, man. All right. It says, now the Egyptians are men and not God, and the horses flesh and not spirit. When the Lord shall stretch out his hand, both he that helpeth shall fall, and he that hopeth shall fall down, and they shall all fail together. All right. So, hey, you want to be a part of this, you're going to fall with it, man. All right. We keep telling you, hey, ain't no hope in this place, man. All right. Well, what America, really the whole world, what all this is leading towards, hey, it's going to be mass death upon the planet Earth, man. And ain't no military or, guns that you can buy, rations you can save up. None of that is going to deliver you for what the Lord got set up, man. Only thing that can save you, first and foremost, you have to be a descendant of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. That's the first requirement. All right. And then you have to be a part of the elect. All right. You have to be deemed worthy of salvation.
San Diego, the ship only made 2 brief port calls, one in Guam in December and then in Oman in July. As morale plummets, disturbing accounts are starting to come in. Annabelle Loma, wife of a service member aboard the ship, told the Navy Times her husband was afraid he'll be dishonorably discharged after he attempted to fling himself overboard, which landed him in a medical hold. In another report, a sailor recounts grabbing the arm of a shipmate who was also preparing to jump. CNN reports that on August 3rd, a sailor actually did make it overboard and had to be rescued by helicopter during what was described as a mental health episode. Reporting from MS Now shows that loved ones of those aboard the ship are concerned and angry.
They're willing to be there and they're doing their best, so they want our support. And part of that support means we have to have the tools to do our job. That means the fuel, that means the food.
Our government needs to be doing more for our military that's sitting over there.
Some of the service members' families have been quoted as their loved ones telling them, the ship is getting to me. One teenage daughter of a female service member said that whenever she gets the chance to talk to her mother, she seems very down.
The challenge with an aircraft carrier is it's a really, really confined space. You have a loud ship that is producing noise on a regular basis, and that starts to interrupt your sleep. So you're getting less sleep. You don't have privacy. You're kind of stuck in this monotonous routine. And over time, it's like Chinese water torture.
The issue first went viral 3 months ago with this viral pic, claiming to show, quote, a picture of dinner on the USS Abraham Lincoln sent to family by a service member.
Yeah, so look at that shit. That shit looks disgusting. Alright. That shit looks horrible, man. But I just want to grab something else real quick. Enough of playing that. Listen to what this devil had to say when it was, brought to him. That's a proud devil, man. Hey, Trump, that boy Nero's proud, man. He said pretty much, whatever you heard about it, they good. They ain't complaining. This is the devil, bro.
Expect for an aircraft carrier to be the Holiday Inn, right? I don't expect for it to be a luxury lifestyle. We should expect running water and clean drinking water, enough food to eat, working plumbing, the basics.
There needs to be an investigation on why this is happening. Why are the living conditions aboard that ship, so poor at this point? That ship is moving right now, or very shortly, and it's being replaced with another very similar ship.
Has the deployment's gone on too long?
No. Not nearly long enough. Thank you, everybody.
That's Satan, man. Ask this man, has the deployment going on long enough? And his response is not nearly long enough. All right, not nearly long enough, man. That's nasty work, man. All right, but this is who you people put your trust into, man. All right, this is what happened when the wicked bear rule, man. The people mourn. All right. Sirach 41:7, it says, the children will complain of an ungodly father because they will be reproached for his sake. All right. Woe be unto you, ungodly men, which have forsaken the law of the Most High. For if ye increase, it shall be for your destruction. All right. So you're seeing people are like, hey, man, what the hell is going on, man? And what's his response? Hey, just to continue being the cruel Lord. All right, that he was born to be, man. All right, he's just playing the lot that the Most High gave to him, man. But as you're gonna see, a lot of people, as far as the military, they're gonna start refusing deployments. All right, they're gonna start refusing, all right, to fight this war because the morale is shot, man. And Esau Edom, he already got accounted for that, man. That's when you're gonna start seeing the robots hit the scene, man. All right, they're already. I looked at a video in China where they have like a robot fighting league. All right, and it's pretty much just advancing them to be able to, run, kick, punch with extreme efficiency. All right, you're gonna need the spirit of the Lord on your side when this shit pops off, man. All right, so pretty soon, hey, the troops are gonna say, to hell with that, and they're just gonna bring in the robots, man. So this is Jeremiah 51:30. It says, "The mighty men of Babylon have forborne to fight." All right, so they're gonna refuse to fight. It says, "They have remained in their holds. Their might have failed. They became as woman. They have burnt her dwelling places. Her bars are broken." All right, so people are gonna refuse to, hey, to hell with that. What benefit is that gonna do? To fight for this place. I'd rather just stay at home. They're gonna, hey, catch treasoning charges and all type of things, but they're gonna say it's not worth it to go out there and just die. All right. So I had asked ChatGPT. Slakia, let me find it real quick. Here it is. All right, so I asked ChatGPT, with the conditions of the USS Lincoln sailor ship, can you correlate the conditions that Rome soldiers felt towards the beginning of its collapse? And it reads, yes, this is a meaningful comparison, especially if you're looking at it through the lens of military morale. And when soldiers feel that the state is asking more from them while giving them less in return, which, hey, that's what you're seeing. It says, the USS Abraham Lincoln, which has been deployed for roughly 9 months, with reports of foods and hygiene shortages, water plumbing problems, exhaustion, limited port calls, and declining morale. Navy leadership disputes are qualified, some as worst reports, so we should distinguish. It said the Roman comparison. It said late Rome military soldiers could spend years away from home. All right. Long campaigns and frontier posting. Late empire suffered recurring logistical and financial problems. Fatigue, declining discipline and loyalty in some periods. All right, it says Roman troops increasingly had concerns about pay, benefits, and security. Roman emperors increasingly demanded armies defend, all right, numerous borders despite mounting pressures. All right, so like I was going into America is so spread out, all right, throughout its military, man. All right, he's defending so many different fronts. It says Roman military infrastructure also became increasingly expensive to maintain. All right, and that's what we're seeing, man. All right, so let me grab this real quick. Cause the Lord don't rock with the way Edomites treat soldiers, man. It's one of the things actually the Lord hates. So this is Sirach 26:28. It says, "There'll be two things that grieve my heart, and the third make of me angry. A man of war that suffereth poverty." All right, and you'll see that all the time with America, where you'll have veterans come home, and not be taken care of. They'll be homeless on the street. Like a lot of the homeless be veterans. Right, they come home with these war wounds. All right, so they can't sustain work, or they come home with mental problems from PTSD from being at war. And America just forgets them. All right, especially if you're a so-called Black, Hispanic, or Native American. You're an Israelite. They could care less about your ass for sure. You see that in the movie The Dead Presidents, where the soldiers were coming home and they were all getting hooked on drugs because the military just gave up. All right, didn't care that they went to go fight that Vietnam War, and that's always been a thing. All right, so it says, "And a man of understanding are not set by, and one that returneth from the righteousness to sin, the Lord prepareth such in one for the sword." All right, so the Lord has a sword set up for Esau Edom. All right, for the way he goes about doing things, man, which is just totally fucking wicked. All right. We're seeing the fall of America, man. All right, this is what we're watching. So this is Isaiah 19:4. It says, "And the Egyptians, all right, will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts." And hey, you see how these devils getting down, man. All right, and things are only gonna get worse and intensify. And the Lord willing, you know, we endure until the end and we'll get to watch the fall of this place, man. All right. So with that, I'm going to give all praises unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahushua, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders, great millstone. Until next time, Akim. Shalom.